They don't want you to know what's really happening to your body during awakening. While everyone else is selling you beautiful transformation stories, I'm going to tell you the uncomfortable truth about these 9 physical symptoms that are actually your body rejecting the programming. Most spiritual teachers won't say this, but your awakening isn't some gentle ascension. It's your system literally breaking down the lies you've been fed your entire life. And your body is fighting back. For the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 9 symptoms that mainstream spirituality sanitizes. But here's what no one tells you. These aren't signs you're becoming more spiritual. They're signs you're becoming less controllable. And there's a reason most people stop at surface-level explanations. Because going deeper means admitting the whole system is designed to keep you asleep. That persistent ringing in your ears? Everyone calls it spiritual downloads or cosmic frequencies. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Your nervous system is literally rejecting the frequency pollution it's been programmed to accept. Your body is saying no more to the constant mental static that keeps you docile. The reason it gets worse during meditation isn't because you're receiving divine messages. It's because you're finally quiet enough to notice how much noise has been pumped into your consciousness your entire life. Most people can't handle this level of awareness. Can you? They tell you it's energy calibration. I'll tell you what it really is. Your body is working overtime to reject decades of conditioning. Every cell is literally purging the programming that made you compliant, distracted, and easily controlled. This isn't beautiful transformation. It's your system going through withdrawal from a lifetime of mental sedation. The exhaustion is real because the work is real. Your body is fighting a war most people don't even know they're in. And here's what makes it worse. The more awake you become, the more exhausting it gets to live in a world designed for sleepwalkers. Crown chakra pressure, third eye activation. Pretty words for an ugly truth. Your brain is literally rewiring itself to process reality without filters. Those headaches? That's your mind rejecting the thought patterns that were implanted to keep you limited. The pain around your crown isn't spiritual energy flowing in, it's mental prison walls breaking down, and your brain doesn't like losing its comfortable cage. Most spiritual content won't tell you this because it's not comforting. It's terrifying to realize how much of your thinking was never really yours. If you're still with me after these first 3 uncomfortable truths, hit subscribe, because what comes next is going to challenge everything you thought you knew about awakening. Kundalini awakening. Chakra activation, more sanitized language for something much rawer. These energy surges aren't cosmic downloads, they're your nervous system breaking free from suppression. Your body is reclaiming its natural electrical current that's been dampened by everything from fluoride to frequencies to fear programming. The tingling in your hands and feet? That's not spiritual energy flowing through you. That's your body's natural electromagnetic field coming back online after years of interference. And here's what they won't tell you. Once this energy activates, you become much harder to manipulate. There's a reason certain substances and frequencies are pushed on the population. They keep this natural current suppressed. Waking at 3 a.m. isn't the spiritual hour. It's when your subconscious mind does its deepest programming cleanup. Your sleep is being disrupted because your mind is literally deleting files, years of conditioning, limiting beliefs, and fear programming that were installed while you were unconscious. The vivid dreams aren't messages from the universe. They're your psyche processing the psychological warfare you've been subjected to and finally saying, enough. Most people medicate this disruption or ignore it. But if you're brave enough to stay with it, you'll realize your mind is performing the most important cleanup of your life. They call it emotional releasing or heart chakra opening. Here's the brutal truth. You're not releasing emotions, you're feeling them for the first time without numbing agents. Your entire life, you've been chemically, mentally, and socially conditioned to suppress your natural emotional responses. Those sudden tears? That overwhelming rage? That's your authentic self breaking through the emotional suppression that made you manageable. The reason it feels so intense is because you're experiencing decades of authentic feeling all at once. Your emotional body is coming out of anesthesia. Light hurts. Sound is overwhelming. Crowds feel like assault. Here's what most won't tell you. You're not becoming more sensitive. You're becoming aware of how much sensory manipulation you've been subjected to. Those bright LED lights that suddenly bother you? They're designed to. The constant background noise that now irritates you? It's intentional. The electromagnetic pollution that makes you feel sick? It's not accidental. Your nervous system is rejecting the sensory overload that keeps most people in a constant state of low-level stress and distraction. Your gut is called your second brain for a reason. And right now, it's rejecting everything. Your digestive system isn't just processing food, it's been processing decades of chemical additives designed to keep you compliant and clouded. The sudden food intolerances aren't your body becoming delicate. They're your body finally having the clarity to reject what's been poisoning it. Your gut instinct is literally coming back online, and it's saying no to everything that compromised it. They call it heart chakra opening. I call it what it is. Your heart is breaking free from the emotional suppression that's been imposed on you. But it's not just emotional, it's physiological. Your cardiovascular system is rejecting the chronic stress state that modern life demands. The low-level fear, the constant anxiety, the artificial urgency, your heart is saying it's done. Those palpitations aren't just energy shifts. They're your heart refusing to continue operating in survival mode disguised as normal life. Here's what connects all 9 symptoms and what mainstream spirituality will never tell you. Your awakening isn't happening to you. It's happening despite everything that's been done to prevent it. Every single one of these symptoms is your body's rejection of a system designed to keep you unconscious, compliant, and controllable. The reason spiritual awakening feels like dying is because the programmed version of you is dying, and your body is fighting for the authentic version underneath. Most people will take these symptoms, get some relief from knowing they're normal, and stop there. But if you're one of the few who's ready to ask why these symptoms exist, who's ready to see the patterns behind the patterns, then you're ready for the next level. Because these 9 symptoms aren't the end of awakening, they're just your body preparing you to see what's really been done to humanity. Not everyone can handle that truth. But if you're still here, if these words resonate instead of repel you, then you might be one of the few who's ready to go deeper. The question is, are you brave enough to see what lies beyond comfortable spiritual awakening? Comment below if you've experienced these symptoms, and more importantly, if you're ready to know why they're really happening. Because the rabbit hole goes much deeper than chakras and energy downloads. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.